it, then I'll hold it for a second, and I send it right back at you. All right, so, oh boy, here's, sometimes I think about, what should I talk about today? And today, I didn't have to think twice about it because some things are just handed to you. Tuesday, I got an email. I told you how I enjoy reading your emails. Thank you very much for sending them in. From Shireen, I think her name was, from British Columbia. And she wrote an email saying, I love to own a pair of the Ellen underwear, but the Ellen underwear is $24. And I'd like it to be $10 Canadian, including shipping and handling. And I thought, well, that's a bold statement, but you know what? I'll do it, and I'll put them on sale. And I said, how about for a week? I'll put them on sale for $10. Mary said, absolutely not. She's the boss. And she said, she didn't want me to do it at all. She goes, okay, for 24 hours, you can put the underwear on sale for $10. So that's what we did. And normally, we sell about 15 pairs of underwear a day. I looked into this, by the way. That's to those of you who forget to wear the underpants to the show. So anyway, 15 a day is what we normally sell. So put the underwear on for 24 hours on sale for $10. We sold over 6,000 pairs of underwear. Wonderful news. I'm flattered, and my question to you is, what have you been doing? Have you been going commando, all of you? Anyway, so here's where the story turns ugly. Wonderful news, 6,000 pairs of underwear at $10. Well, it turns out we pay $13.50 per underwear. So we have lost $25,000. And now I'm in hot water. The company, the man, calls, and because something about the show runs on a budget or something like that. So I said, yes, we're out $25,000, but think of the free publicity. I mean, every single time a plumber bends over somewhere, you're going to have, you can't buy that kind of advertising. So here's the thing. Later in the show, in a minute, I'm going to come up with a solution to try to cover our loss, because there is a budget, and so $25,000 is a lot, and so I've got to somehow make that up. And I'll think about it. But right now, while I think about it, I'm going to do something that rhymes with underpants, and that's underdance. Here's what I decided. As you know, I got hypnotized a little over a week ago. I quit smoking. It's been over a week. Nasty habit. And when we started the show, and like I said, I really didn't want people to know I smoke, because no one, it's nasty, but I did smoke. And but when we started the show, I thought it would be fun to have those smoking donkey dispensers, the cigarette thing where there's no cigarette in there. Oh, well, anyway, that's usually there's a cigarette in there. But so this is the Ellen, the donkey cigarette dispenser. And there's only so many left of the donkey and the elephant cigarette dispenser. As you can see right there, it comes right out of the butt, which is pleasant. But I won't contribute to this nasty habit any longer. We're not going to sell them anymore. So the few that are left, and there's some left, they're on sale right now. They're usually $19.95. They're going to be $13.95. And whatever's left, and they will be obsolete. This will be a collector's item, like a butter churner, like a do what? Push down on the ears? Yeah. Oh. Isn't that nice? So anyway, so these are going to be on sale, and whatever's left is left, and that's it. No more of these things, and that's it. You don't use them for what they're supposed to be. They're nice. They're decorative. They're nice for any room, really. So anyway, 24 hours only on our website. And you're not going to go wrong with this show, by the way. You're not going to go wrong with this deal. Hugh Jackman is on the program today. Got a new movie called The Prestige. Also, oh, she's got the voice of an in the arms of an angel, far away from here. Sarah McLachlan is here. My friend Sarah McLachlan, singing River from her new album Winter Song. And this, see, this is what I don't like about pictures now. You've seen the Dove commercial where they Photoshop, and people really don't look like that at all. They can add makeup. This picture, I was with Sarah. She's a friend of mine. I was with her for this photo shoot, and it's a beautiful picture. She was looking that way. She said to me, "Ellen, do I have something on my shoulder?" And I said, "Yes, you do. You have a mosquito hawk." And look at that. That was on her shoulder. They must have Photoshopped that out of there, but that... And also, from the new hit show, The Nine, Chi McBride is here. The mosquito hawk ended up on him, and he just killed it. He said... Also, you know, I'm trying to learn Spanish. That's on my life list. I'm trying to learn some Spanish, and so far, poquito. And so I'm having another Spanish lesson today from Monica Peña. Monica Peña, my teacher. And today we have, you know, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so it's National Mammography Day, and the Susan G. Komen Foundation and Pacific Coast Medical Services are here. They have a mobile mammography machine, and so they're here, and there are women backstage that have never had a mammogram, and this is their first time, because a lot of people are scared to do that. They're back there right now.
I've never gotten a mammogram because I thought it wouldn't happen to me.
All of my exams have always been fine, so I've kind of just never took the effort to do it.
I'm terrified of going to the doctor, and so I avoid it.
Every time someone has talked about getting a mammogram, they make a funny face, like, oh.
I'm worried that, you know, things could be wrong, but I'm more worried that if things are wrong, I don't know.
My mother is a survivor of 8 years of breast cancer. I don't have a huge chest. I feel like I would notice something if it were there.
I put it off so long that now I'm afraid of the results. I hope the results are like, you have the best breasts we've ever seen, and there are no lumps in there.
All right, we'll be checking in with them later in the show. Dr. Cheryl Perkins is here from the Susan G. Komen Foundation. You have to admit that that's a scary thing and a brave thing to do. Dr. Perkins, what do you think the right age is for most people to start?
Well, the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation recommends that women at age 40 begin to have annual mammograms from then on. Women who are at an increased risk because of a personal or a family history may have to have it even sooner.
Yeah, I thought it was more like 30 or 35.
There have been conversations in the past about 35 being the cutoff, but generally speaking, 40 is the cutoff for most women. And for younger women, when you combine the breast self-exam and the clinical exam, then you have the best weapons at your disposal for finding breast cancer early, and that's the best way we know right now to save your life.
Absolutely. Even though you're scared to do it, like that one woman was saying, it's better to know early than to be scared to do it. All right, thanks a lot, Dr.
Thank
Perkins.
you.
All right, yesterday we had Jeff Corwin was on the show. Jeff Corwin on Animal Planet always brings some amazing animals, and I love when he does that because I love animals. And yesterday he brought an anaconda that was 200 pounds that I thought, well, you know, I'm not scared of snakes really, and I thought I would hold it. Just take a look where its tail ended up. Just.
This is an
Hey,
anaconda.
It's coming this way. I don't want it.
Oh, he weighs. Oh. Don't let him hold him. I guess. Well, just to let you know, Ellen, this is a female snake.
Yeah, okay.
So.
That was a weird feeling. Oh, man. That won't be the last time you'll see that clip. And I love animals. I love animals so much so that my new American Express commercial I keep talking about, we're going to do a world premiere. It's going to be on the show Monday, it'll air. And it is, you know, my last American Express commercial was the dancing one, and I loved it so much. I really wanted to top that. And this commercial is so great. It's 2 minutes long, so it's mainly going to be in theaters. You won't see the 2-minute version on television until you'll see it here on the show Monday. But I can't show you the commercial yet, but here's a tiny peek at the commercial. You had lunch yet, Frank? That's it. Isn't it exciting? All right, don't go away. When we come back, Hugh Jackman's going to be sitting right there. Our first guest became a Hollywood superstar thanks to the 3 X-Men movies. His latest film, The Prestige, opens today. Please welcome back Hugh Jackman.
My favorite.
Well, there's a little play on your name, Jumpin' Jack Flash. See, that's why.
That's obscure, but
yeah,
I like it.
Very. I always look for the clues. They do it
Thank
whenever
you.
somebody comes out. So, welcome back to our homeland.
It's great. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Weren't you just in Australia?
I was down there for 4 months doing The Boy from Oz, which is a show I did in New York.
Right.
And, but we did it in a big way. We did it in stadiums, so it was kind of amazing to me, like in front of 16,000 people. Every night I would go out into the audience, and it sort of shocks me. I mean, Australians are fairly forward. I got mauled. I mean, like women.
Really?
Oh, drag me, pull me. It was almost like a mosh pit, you know. But I don't want to be disrespectful, but some elderly women, they just grab my butt. They don't care.
Wow.
It's in my head.
Well, that's how we are. I thought Australians were more kind of like, not that they were laid back all the time, but as far as celebrity, they weren't kind of all over people like that.
Apparently, if you're wearing sequins and you have gold lame pants on, it's all on.
It's all off.
You
All
know,
bets are off.
Although I had one horrific sort of experience. I went out, it was fun at the time. I was dancing, I pulled someone out of the crowd. I used to do this every night and just have a bit of fun with them and ad lib. And so I pulled out this woman and she went back to a seat, and I thought she was so great, I wanted to move her up the front. And we were right at the back of the stadium. And so I said, listen, there's some seats up the front. Let's go up the front. She says, oh, I'll just leave my stuff here with my grandma. I said, you can't leave your stuff with your grandma. I said, let's bring your grandma. And she had this look on her face. I thought, something's the matter. And I look at the grandma. She gets up with a cane. And we are in a stadium, I swear, it is 100 yards to the front. So I thought, okay, this is going to be problematic. This is going to take a long time. So I said, come on, Grandma, get on my back. So she was a big woman too, let me tell you. I put her on my back and we walked down, right? And I dropped her off at the seat. And as I dropped her off, she was like this. And I thought, geez, I was the one carrying you, right? Anyway, I got a letter from her about 3 weeks ago from this grandma who told me that that evening, this woman has a pacemaker. That evening, she was administered into hospital, and her heart stopped 3 times. They had to start her heart 3 times. And I'm reading this letter with my jaw like this, ready to turn and see like a summons to court or something.
Yeah.
And she just said, I don't want you to feel bad. I'm only telling you this because you're the first man in my life who has stopped my heart.
That's sweet. And how long have you been married?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, just celebrated our 10th anniversary.
Now, I don't know why that beautiful wife, and now I don't know why, but this was brought up in the production meeting this morning. Do people make a big deal like your wife is 8 years older than you? Is that right?
I can't reveal.
Yeah. She's older than you.
She's older than me, yeah.
And is that, like, when you first met, was that a deal at all?
The thing is, I met my wife, and I was 26 at the time, and she was the star of the show. It was my first job, and look, I was single. I was very happy to be single, and I met her, and life with her was 10 times better than anything I could work out for myself. It was just, when you meet someone you love, numbers, just all goes out the window. It doesn't really matter. You just fall in love. And, you know, some people have asked me about it, but if anyone's ever met my wife, really, they think that I'm much older. I'm far more sensible. My wife is actually a real rebel and very much like a 13-year-old.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of a weird thing, but I'm very much the paternal influence on her.
Now this, you look a little older in this picture without hair.
Was this morning?
Explain this. What's happening?
This is from a movie called The Fountain, which I have coming out. And the director is very full on. This is Darren Aronofsky. He loves to get blood from the stone. I love this guy. He's an amazing filmmaker. And he says, Hugh, we're going to shave your head, and you have to shave your entire body. I was like, but Darren, my costume comes down to here. It's like a full costume. He goes, no, it'll be that feeling. And I thought, okay. So I'm shaving away. Don't worry, I didn't do everything.
Yeah. I'm not worried. I don't care.
No.
You can do whatever you want.
My wife described a Brazilian to me once. I'm not going there. No?
I just would think it would be itchy growing back, but you know.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's a horrible thing. You realise after a couple of days, you're just itching all over the place. And, you know, ingrowns, it's just not good.
Yeah.
No.
So you shaved your entire body except for that.
Yeah. I've got to admit, you see, there's nothing like taking a shower with a bald head. You should give it a shot. Everyone should try at one point in their life.
No, I bet. I bet that would be really
beautiful.
fun to have nothing to worry about ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
sunscreen. That's the only thing you got to worry about.
Yeah, a lot of sunscreen. All right, so in the movie, you actually you play a magician.
Yes.
So when we come back, you're going to show us a magic trick that you learned, which
I'm going to premiere a magic trick that no one has ever seen before. This is one I learned for the film.
They describe what you're going to do to me, and I'm a little frightened.
Well, it's actually something that has only worked about 1 in 3 times,
Fantastic.
but I'll give it a shot.
All right. Fantastic. I may be shaving my head after this, so we'll be right back. We're back with Hugh Jackman. All right. Now, so did you learn, were you a big fan of magic before you did this?
You know, I was probably average fan. I was always interested, particularly in magicians and what makes them tick. But I used to be a clown at kids' parties. But apart from that, I really didn't know a lot.
And so you had to learn a lot.
I had to learn a lot. I learned from Ricky Jay, who's one of the world's greatest magicians, and I was very honored because he loved the film, he loved the script, and we worked a lot together, and he gave me a trick that no one else has ever done before. He'd just been trying it out, so it's kind of, I wanted to do it here with you. It's a world premiere, so it's really, I suppose for you guys, something exciting, and I don't want to put too much pressure on it, but yeah.
All right, well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
What do we do?
I'm a little nervous.
I'm nervous too because they told me sort of what's going to happen. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first applause right there.
All right.
So, as you can see, no one has ever before seen this trick. Everyone's like, my kid Ricky had that at his birthday party last week. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to place this canister on your head, and I'm just going to pour some water in it. Make that milk. Hey.
Can I look through it?
You can look through it if you like.
All right, so this doesn't have a bottom, and I'm going to put this on my head.
It would appear not to have actually, because I'm right-handed like this, I need you to stand there, okay? So just stand very, very still. That's the thing. Don't move a muscle. So I'm just going to pour some water in there, milk. Why don't I say water, milk, 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 milk. There we go. Keep going. Keep going, and there we go. And would you like to take that off for a second? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Pretty good, huh? Now, the name of my movie is called The Prestige, and what that means is there's 3 parts to a magic trick. There's the pledge, which is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pour milk into this bottomless can. The turn was me actually doing it. The prestige is having it come back. So I want you to put your elbow like this. You can do it with this elbow. Just like that, nice and crooked. I'm going to put this here. Now, I want you to put your elbow on top here.
Uh-huh.
So just start doing that and keep doing that, okay? Just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm waiting for
Oh, look at what you've done. Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. And you can drink that if you like.
No, thank you. The Prestige opens in theaters everywhere today. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Our next guest played the principal on the hit show Boston Public, and now he stars on the critically acclaimed new series The Nine. Take a look. Please welcome back Chi McBride.
I love this audience. I was backstage watching you all, man. Like, if the cops came in here and said, everybody get out, and y'all just start dancing, right?
That's right.
Wow.
They're good. I know, it gets you in a good mood when before you even
group.
get out here. So the show, I have to admit, I haven't seen it. I have heard I got to catch up with it because everybody is raving about it, and it looks amazing. And it's about, that was you and your daughter.
Yeah.
You were held hostage in a bank robbery.
Held hostage in a bank robbery for 52 hours, and I play a bank manager named Malcolm Jones. And my daughter can't get her memory back. She doesn't remember what happened. She's blocked a lot of stuff out, and it's really a great role to play because this guy, it really feels like he failed his daughter because he wasn't with her the whole time that they were in the hostage crisis, and she doesn't remember anything. He doesn't really want her to remember. So it's really dramatic, and it's really a great show about relationships. It's not really so much about what goes on in the bank and the hostage crisis. That's pretty riveting, but it's really about how these people come together afterwards in the aftermath of this crisis and how they've become bonded forever by this event.
Yeah, that's what Mary was telling me about. Like, everybody is raving about how it does change you when you're in a situation like that and following everybody's. And how your parents, last time you were here, your parents were not so happy you went into this business. How are they?
Well, it's not, they just aren't impressed. You know, my parents are the type, like the first time I got a chance to do, you know, like a big late night talk show, the first time I was on the Tonight Show, and I told my mother, her answer to it was, well, I guess they know what they're doing. But, so, you know, they kind of keep you kind of grounded. But nowadays, you know, my parents are really driving me crazy because my parents, I don't know if any of you have parents like this. My parents are like the live-action version of Mad Magazine's Spy versus Spy. You know what I mean? They really hate each other, but ain't nobody going nowhere. They'd be like dropping pianos on each other if they could. You know what I mean? And like 3 years ago, I gave them money for this cruise because I always wanted to go on a cruise. And it's like dealing with a couple of kids, you know, because they won't, unless it's happening at church, they ain't leaving the house. Okay? And my sister, it's so bad. My sister, she travels all the time. She's going to Russia. And my father wants to go with her. You know, when you got a 75-year-old black man that's trying to go to Russia, he's trying to get out of the house, okay? So, you know, I gave him the money 3 years ago, but my mother is scared to fly. So because, you know, you got to take a plane to wherever the cruise jumps off at. She ain't getting off the plane. You know, they from the Caribbean. She's like, no, boy, the plane is evil. I don't get on them things. And my father, you know, she said, you know, so I said, well, you can take the train. And my father's like, I don't want to take the train. The train is too slow. I don't want to do that. And then they don't want to go without each other. You know what I mean? So it's like dealing with a couple of kids, man.
Well, save your money. Don't get them any more trips like that.
Well, I mean, you know, you give them the money and you really think that they're going to do something, like they're going to go. And they'll be sitting there stuck in front of the TV and sitting on the couch, you know, and all the time saying, we never go anywhere, you know?
There's nothing wrong with stuck in front of a TV. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, some people make a pretty good living stuck on the TV, don't they?
Well, thanks for coming back, and,
you're welcome.
I can't tell you how many people are talking about the show. So,
Oh, yeah, man. It's really great that that's happening.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Good.
Keep watching.
Well, congratulations. Chi also has that movie coming out November 22nd, Let's Go to Prison. The 9 airs Wednesdays at 10 on ABC. Sarah McLachlan performs after this. We'll be right back. All right, I want to thank Hugh Jackman, Chi McBride, Sarah McLachlan, Senora Pena. Earlier in the show, we met some women who got mammograms for the first time today. All right, how did it go?
It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Really?
I'm glad I did it.
Good. All right. It wasn't as painful as you thought.
It wasn't painful.
All right. And did you find it painful?
It was a little uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
Not painful, uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I did it.
And you're glad you did it?
Yeah.
It's so worth it. It's not that bad. I mean, it's, you know, we're women. We're used to pain.
That's right.
Right? And now you waited for a while, right? Weren't you the one saying?
I did wait for a while. I highly recommend a mammogram
Yeah.
for anyone.
Good.
And I waited a little too long.
And you're okay? Everybody knows?
I think it's okay.
good
My
things?
aunt was diagnosed a year ago, so that sort of made me get on the ball here.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I kind of liked it.
that's a different show, but anyway, you liked it.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't
great.
bad at all.
All right.
And I'm glad I did it.
Well, don't overdo it. Don't get it done every month. You can do the same thing with 2 books. Thanks again to the Pacific Coast Medical Services. They travel to businesses to provide mammograms for busy employees. The folks at W Hotels have partnered up with Fashion Targets Breast Cancer to create these really gorgeous robes that I think I'm going to take home with me today. 25% of the proceeds will go to support breast cancer education. And W Hotels also partnered up with fashion designers, including Coach and Betsy Johnson, to design one-of-a-kind robes for auction. Check out our website for more information. And oh yeah, by the way, everybody's getting one. All right. Wonderful. Hi, Vicki. How you doing? All right, here's what I decided. I'm going to have a bake sale, and because we still have the donkey and the elephant cigarette dispensers, but until then, we went to the, where did we get these, the commissary?
Yes.
All right, we bought stuff from the commissary. We marked them up slightly, but so well worth it because my picture's on each one of these. So it's one-of-a-kind collector's, yeah. Come on back. Who wants to buy first? What do we have here? What would you like to buy?
A chocolate cupcake, Ellen.
A chocolate cupcake? All right, take one of each. Oh, bye. Have a good weekend. Bye.